Hey guys, I'm Danny
Evelyn.
at the NintendoCade channel. I hope you guys are very excited for the Nintendo Switch 2. A lot was revealed for the Nintendo Direct. Evelyn and I has been discussing what are the possibilities and the different accessories that we need to get, because it is a new system, new generation, new stuff is going to come out, and we thought it'd be interesting to show you guys all the various accessories that maybe applies to you and you're interested in getting it yourself. So we'll go through each and every official Nintendo Switch 2 accessory will be available down the line, or at least during launch day.
That's right. As you can see the picture, everyone is curious about the camera. And so we're going to go into it because they have controller, Pro Controller, Joy-Cons, and other accessories. So we're going to go into detail, right?
Yep. All right, so what we have, the first thing is one of the most obvious thing, especially for me and Evan. We use the Pro Controller quite a bit on the original Nintendo Switch. This is the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller. It does have some various different features. There is a really interesting notice that in the backside, these two triggers, it's a GL and GR buttons. So if you press them, you can actually customize any buttons you want. So that's a nice, neat feature. It's like a pro feature, if you will. You can see in different angles right now if you're holding it. And there's one, obviously, there's a C button. That's the new thing. And if you look way back on the bottom there, you can see a little jack, as Evelyn's going to scroll through it and show it to you guys right there. That is a 4-pole stereo 3.5 millimeter mini plug. What that means is if you use a headset that has obviously headphones that you can listen to the audio in stereo, and as a microphone functionality. So if it have a full pole, so that means tip, ring, sleeve. That's a little technical, but it has this like multiple rings. It's a 4-pole. You can actually use technically your microphone headphone set. So it's going to be a new feature that you can just use and talk with your friends and all that stuff. So that's going to be cool. It has a capture button and built-in amiibo functionality. Motion control is obviously a given. HD Rumble 2 is there as well. So it looks like it might be an update because it's Rumble 2, HD Rumble 2.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the price will be $79.99.
Yes.
I won't be using this playing Splatoon. You guys know I love Pro Controller.
Yeah, we usually recommend that, highly recommend that
Yes.
for a long play. So obviously Joy-Con 2 controllers, definitely another recommendation if you have a lot of people playing with you or you have friends and family. This is retail for $90, and it does come with two Joy-Con 2 straps. This is an updated version. It obviously, it doesn't slide anymore. You have this metallic. It is metallic. I don't know why I said that. You kind of clicking in. So that's a good, nice, I guess, quality of life improvement. It does have HD Rumble 2 and of course the C button, and does have game chat access because of that C button there. So if you know what Joy-Cons are, I think you kind of self-explanatory to see what it is. But I did notice that the buttons are a bit, they look different. They look like they're more, I guess, pop out. I guess we'll have to feel it in person to really be the judge of it. But just from the image itself, the render, it looks like it's a lot more refined. The side buttons, I think it was the
larger,
SR button. Yeah, that's much larger. So that's a really big thing. Because back then you had to use the strap.
Yes.
And that's the only way that you can actually press on those buttons. Otherwise, if you did not use those straps, it's almost impossible to play with them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so there you go. That's the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
I mean, I'm excited to use it because now you can use as a mouse, right? So
oh yeah, that's right.
The way they presented some games is, my goodness, it's like I could think of all the games that it could be more precise playing game, and it will be fun.
All right. So this is a optional accessory. Here's a Joy-Con 2 charging grip. So obviously you know what a Nintendo Switch grip, right? The original one that came with the original Nintendo Switch. I don't know if they give you any kind of grip, but this one's a little different. This is a charging grip. So obviously as you play with your Joy-Cons, or at least at this time is a Joy-Con 2, it drains your battery. So this time you can actually plug it in and has some kind of battery to keep the charging going and play for longer duration here. So I think it's a self-explanatory thing. It's a handy charging station with the included USB-C charging cable. It also has GL and GR buttons and can be custom mapped. So now we always gotten used to this, the L and R, ZL, ZR. I have to now keep in mind there's a GL and a GR buttons. It's in this set. You can see on the backside there from this render. So yeah, have all the functionalities you need to play your Joy-Cons in a more comfortable fashion. If the Pro Controller is not for you, this could be an option for a longer duration of play because it is a charging grip. So it keeps it juiced up.
You know, it's funny thing. I actually play Tetris 99 like this, but
Evelyn
I play
does.
Splatoon on the Pro Controller.
Yeah.
So yes, I use it. So everyone has a preference. Yeah, right. So this one is $34.99.
$34.99. So this one's a little simple. Joy-Con 2 straps.
Safety first.
Safety first. So you're gonna play some games that requires motion, and they look like they refined the design because obviously this is Joy-Con 2. It doesn't work with the same way for the old one, but obviously you can clasp with those straps there to your wrist and prevent it from flying to your TV or your monitor. So very important.
Yeah,
very simple as that. And it retails for $12.99.
Yeah, you gotta take care of the TVs.
Yeah. All right, so this is something for maybe your Mario Kart World. You want to use it to drive around instead of like using your Pro Controller or Joy-Con. This is the Joy-Con 2 wheel, and it does come with a set of two. It's MSRP of $19.99 USD. So self-explanatory. It's just a wheel. You put your Joy-Cons in there, and you mimics the motion of using a steering wheel, like you're driving a car, right?
Right.
Or a cart in this case. Yeah.
All right, this one is the one that showcased.
Yeah, so this was shown on the Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch 2 camera. This one retails for $49.99, and I mean, I think it's another self-explanatory accessory. You connect it to the Nintendo Switch from the top because that's easy accessible, and you can show yourself on screen, and you could play with your friends and family. Just looking cool, or just make your smuggy face like, ha, I beat you, ha ha ha, or maybe the other way around. You look sad if you didn't do so great, but next time, right?
All right, now we get to see you guys.
Yes.
You guys see us enough now. This is your chance.
This is your chance to finally show us your true self, especially if you have the camera.
Yes.
But obviously you need some lighting. I did mention this before. So obviously the camera can do wonders. It's still a technology that requires lighting. So what that means is if you're playing your dark bedroom and you have no lighting, it's not going to make you look wonderful like in any camera. I'm sure if you watch us on our channel, you see that we're very well illuminated, and you have to get some light, like proper lighting. A lot of the video that they show was playing in daylight, meaning like they open the shade, playing daytime. So that's not always a scenario. Just something to keep in mind when you get the Nintendo Switch 2 camera.
Right.
All right, here we go. This is something extra if you want. Like for us, Evan and I, we play our Nintendo Switch in various rooms, and sometimes you might want to get another dock, and this is for the Nintendo Switch 2. It does retail for $109.99 US. And in case you break it, or even like I said, you can have a dock in another room. This is your way to go. It does include the dock, the Switch 2 dock, the AC adapter, the USB-C charging cable, and the ultra high speed HDMI cable. Now I want to make it clear that the AC adapter is not the same as the other the original Nintendo Switch AC adapter. This one's it has to be a much more higher powered, and also the HDMI cable that's included. This is a ultra high speed, more like akin to an HDMI 2.1 standard. That's where you get the capabilities of high refresh rate, HDR, and all the nice nifty features that they mentioned on the Nintendo Direct, which I will be elaborating further in an upcoming video. So definitely check that out. I will get more technical, but that is the basic idea of it.
Okay.
All right, getting something more simple, something to take on the go. This is the Nintendo Switch 2 carrying case and screen protector. So not only getting a case, you are getting a screen protector. It does retail for $34.99 USD, US dollar. Simple. You already know if you're carrying it around, it's best to protect your investment, right? You want to protect your system from wear if you're taking it around. And Evelyn does mention, I think she's just like kind of pinpointing to me that it does include a cleaning cloth, screen protector, and a cleaning cloth.
Protect and clean it.
Yeah, protect and clean. There you go.
I like how it's black, right? And
simple.
Simple.
Yeah, the system is all black essentially,
yes.
and the case reflects that. Here's another case. this is like an all-in-one, carries everything you need to carry. It's a big boy, I call it. It does retail for $79.99. You can see from the image, it does carry the dock, the Pro Controller, the Joy-Cons, the grip, the cables, everything you need to take your system on the go if you have to. So if you're traveling with your family and you're in a hotel or something, you need to bring your Nintendo Switch 2 for some reason, this may be something for you. So yeah, this is carry everything.
That's nice.
That's nice. All right, so in case, again, if you misplace your AC adapter, unlike the past AC adapter for the original Nintendo Switch, the cable and the brick itself was connected together. And again, remember, that is a lower powered spec, meaning it only supports a certain wattage. This one, I'm assuming it has to be a lot higher because this is a more performance system compared to the past. So if you never need to replace it, it is retails for $29.99 in case you want to go for that.
Okay.
Yeah. And I did mention this again in the past. I saw the Nintendo Direct that this new system, Nintendo Switch 2, does support a higher spec SD card. Right now, there's not a lot of them. This is the standard called Micro SD Express card. It is a bit pretty expensive compared to past SD cards you may have purchased for your original Nintendo Switch. It's for good reason. Higher speed does come with higher costs and higher production because of that. So you can't just plug in your old, Nintendo Switch SD card that you used in the past and expect it to work the way it should be, because it's just not fast enough to push the data from the card to the system to all the internals. It does require this express card speed. So definitely look out for that. We're going to be putting more down the line because the 256 gigabytes, I think it was 256 that they had in the system,
right,
it's not going to last forever. Trust me, I have terabytes of cards and they go by very quickly. So
very quickly.
Yeah, stay with us. We'll let you know as more becomes available and hopefully prices go down, if anything.
Right. So let us know in the comment. Are you interested in any of this accessory? We'd like to hear that. And also be sure to follow us, subscribe, and keep an eye on the community post. And that Danny mentioned before that we will be sharing more into it and when it comes available, or anything that if it's on sale, help you guys save some money right now, right? Yeah.
So every penny saved is a penny earned for the next game. That's how I say to Evelyn, kind of essentially the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed our overview of the official Nintendo Switch 2 accessories that will be available to you at your local retailers. As these become available, we will also, like Evelyn said, be posting on community posts. So I highly encourage you guys to subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications when they come available for you. And depending on your situation, you can purchase one that suits your needs. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this presentation, again, thumbs up, subscribe for all that good stuff. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.